Testing 1 2, flying from Bartow, Florida Airport to North Tampa Airport. Try to get there as quick as I can. Disengaging parking brake. Full throttle ahead. Let's do this. A Cessna 152, I guess you call it. Already got enough speed to take off, I guess. Yes, we can do that. Yes, we can. Okay. I don't have my display set up properly. I don't really like all that other stuff. Stay in line. Complete initial climb. There we go. Gotta get that speed up, because it will crash. Yeah, I want to get up to around 110 knots, I guess. So I get there 35.24 nautical miles from here, North Tampa Airport. Not sure if that's Hillsborough County still, or Pasco County, where it's at, what county it is. North Tampa Airport, though. Climb anymore. Let's switch to the other view inside. So keep the cockpit in line with the horizon, and you won't climb. You see here. Yeah, I can do both views, but you got a horrible. Yeah, you can move around and stuff and all that kind of thing, but your flight isn't stable when you do that. And flying with a controller, not flying with like a yoke or joystick, I could do that too, but when you got to change displays and all that stuff, it's kind of really hard. You don't have to do that in a plane, you know what I mean? So looking at that altimeter button or display shows we're still climbing, so I'm going to drop it back down. Let's see, the speed looks like about 100 knots, I guess you call it. I think that's a little over a mile per hour. A knot, I think, is 1.2. I can't remember. I have to go back and look it up. I don't know if the volume is actually recording here, but not, I'm just talking to myself here, playing around with this. Now I've learned how to fly jet aircraft. I've learned how to fly what do you call it, helicopters so far. Wish I've done this a long time ago. The simulation is pretty good, but sometimes you'll be flying and I don't know if it's a connection, they just drop your connection or whatever because it's taking too much bandwidth, or I don't know what you call it, but sometimes you're flying and then you lose speed and you try to throttle up and there's no response on the throttle at all and it just crashes. That just happened right before I went live, when I was circling North Tampa Airport, but so I just reset everything and tried it again. So I'm by far a expert on Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I get the gist of certain basic things like basic controls. So we're 29 miles. I dropped in speed. I want to pick the speed up. So we just got Tampa approach. We said Bartow, basically say goodbye, I guess. So you line it up with that. You know, obviously if I just knew the compass heading, I could just fly that way. Let me see where the compass is. Looks like I'm flying, well, definitely flying west, because Bartow is east of North Tampa, so I guess it's northwest, right? Flying northwest. Northwest, whatever. Want to get the speed back up again, so drop some airspeed here, or some altitude here to pick up the airspeed. Go back and look and see where my good, I don't have my flaps down. I think that's Lakeland Linder to my left. Yes, Lakeland Linder to the left. 5.55 miles, nautical miles from my location. Maybe the next live stream I'll just do a flight from Bartow Airport, Bartow, Florida Airport to Lakeland Linder. So it'd be quicker. A shorter live stream for people who are interested in watching. I hope the audio is working. I do believe it is. Audio is recording. I believe there's a red light on the audio display on the bottom right of my screen. Altimeter 29.9. I don't want to focus on the nearest airport, whatever point of interest. Let me get this thing up to about 110 nautical miles per hour, I guess. Knots. AOA on the bottom right of there, you see the airspeed, you see the engine, basically RPMs, and then you see the fuel gauge. Now the fuel's going to stay at the same level all the time. I don't have it. I want to learn how to actually taxi to refuel and take off and all that stuff. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. But I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So altitude is good. Let me try to say get the airspeed back up, throttling up, but you have to watch your RPMs. You like blow the engine, right? So I don't want it in red. That's not good. It's not good. Get the RPMs in red, it's not good, so I'm going to try to get it down a little bit. Oh wow. Okay, we're picking up the airspeed to 110 knots. I don't know why they do knots. I wish they'd do airspeed. Maybe that's because it's international. You know, I don't know. I'd rather have miles per hour. So we got 22 nautical miles. If we are miles per hour, then get this up to 110 again. We got 21, nearly 22 miles left to go. Before we land. Let's see. Looking at my, looks like we're about, what, 4,000 feet? If I'm seeing that correctly. I wish I'd have instrument lights. The lights are kind of blurry. I mean, the display, what do you call it, instrument panel. I kind of wish we had lights in there that you could see the displays better. That's one big complaint now. There might be a light button, but I'm not flying in the daytime. I should be able to easily see the instrument panel. Now, my vision isn't that bad. I think I'm like 20/20 if I go get like an eye test. Like, for example, your driver license renewal, you get an eye test or whatever. Pretty sure, I see pretty good, so I haven't had an eye test in a while, but maybe I should go do one. I don't know who we're saying goodbye to. It's like I-70, what was that, I-75 or I-4 over there? Let's see. No, that's, I'm not sure what that is up there on the right. I'm just going to hurry up and go land, but yeah, I'm getting into yellow a little bit here, so I'm going to have to lower the speed. Definitely don't want to be flying faster than the parameters of the aircraft performance or whatever. They're getting it back down to about 110. So there's a departure from North Tampa Airport, and I'm on approach, so see if I can see the guy or gal that's basically departing North Tampa Airport. While I'm doing a lot better than I did last time. Well, it took me forever. I was messing around with my flight speed. I was only like about 70 knots, whatever. Bravo airspace. So they'll show the like the GPS coordinates on the map with the display. Pretty much, you could say that's kind of like a heads-up display, and you just follow the marking up there where you see how many miles left, 14 something miles or 11 miles, whatever that is. You just basically stay on that approach vector, and you'll head right into the airport, and pretty soon I'm gonna have to start descending, and you have to be careful you don't descend too quick, because your airspeed will be way too high, and then you'll have problems landing smoothly. You could do it, but you have to really hit the brake hard, and that kind of thing. Now, I've taxied before, but there's, to get to the screen to actually get the cursor, I'll show you how you do it, but sometimes the aircraft will take a dive once you do that, right? So I have to get out of that. I just tried it. I think I gotta to actually take control of the cursor. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. For some reason, that's not working. Yeah, I push in on the left toggle, whatever. Get back to. Gotta click on. I'm just gonna leave it alone because I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I should be able to basically control that and go over there and click on whatever options you have available. Like it says 1, you can click on the nearest airport list. So anyways, get this thing speed up a little bit higher. Once I get the speed up a little bit higher, I will switch displays and get the cockpit display. Now this situation awareness around, if you have a camera outside like they do on regular cars now, the new technology, I mean, you can see the aircraft a lot better all the way around. You can see whatever, how you're flying. If you're level pretty much, if you need to put your flaps down or whatever, if your flaps are down and all that stuff, right? Versus this display, right? So I know I've done both before, so I was trying to get achievements done and flying and landing at these airports, and sometimes, with the trainer, you have to do exactly what you see on the instrument panel. And like I said, the instrument panel is it's kind of hard, it's kind of blurry to me. I got a 50-inch widescreen TV. It's got 4K resolution, so it's not that bad. Let's switch displays again. See, I know a lot of people say this is not realistic, right? But I kind of beg to differ. It's realistic because that's the technology we can utilize nowadays. I don't know if they have that technology. I don't see why not. They would not have that technology available for airplanes too, right? But you have everything else for cars. I mean, you can see above your car, you can see under your car, to the right of your car, basically from every different angle. So let me see. I think I'm gonna go a little bit to the left. Let's see, a little bit more south instead of north or northwest, whatever. And approach it that direction and then land with cockpit view. Or I can do the other one. I could just land with this view, the outside view, and then on my next slide stream, what I'll do is I'll land on cockpit view when I fly from Bartow to Lakeland Lander. Lakeland Lander, they've extended the runway for heavies. Amazon has a big warehouse, maybe about 2 miles from there, if that, maybe a little bit closer. They have a huge warehouse there. They have heavy Amazon aircraft flying in and out all the time. Actually, there's a lot of aircraft you'll see that are actually circling on hold pattern, waiting to, for their spot to land, right? So you could see 4 or 5 aircraft. I mean, these are big, heavy aircraft, and it's really. One time I saw a Amazon aircraft, cargo aircraft, and I thought it was Air Force One because it has blue and white painting on it, right? So, but anyways, Lakeland Linder Airport. There's kind of like a big controversy there at Lakeland Linder because they found a radar-guided missile there with a live warhead, basically in a shipping container, and I think Draken didn't claim it, or there was rumors or whatever have you that put my flaps down here, start to descend. Need to be careful when you throttle back. If you throttle back too much, and when you start to level out to land smoothly, you could actually stall it and crash. So much rather risk stalling and hit the land going too fast. Once you got your brake, you can throttle back as far as you can once you land smoothly, and so let's get some elevation, peel off some of that elevation. Here we go. This is outside view landing Cessna. I think it's a 152 at Bartow. North Tampa Airport. We took off from Bartow, and I'll wait till I get right above the that highway there before I cut back the power all the way. There we go. Full power back. That's crazy. There we go. Got it settled down. Power's all the way off. It doesn't give me taxi unless I basically tune it. Let's go to see if I can do that now. They have like GPS guidance to taxi where you're supposed to taxi to. Okay. Go. I know it's not cool to stop right in the middle of the flight, the runway, but let's see here. That's crazy. Let me see. I get to the. I was doing it. Okay, I'm doing it wrong. There we go. Okay. Alright, I don't know why Yeah, I like to be able to taxi, so I guess it's already got me landed, and if I want to take off, I'm cleared to take off. So the two selections I have, so that was a successful landing, even though I bounced it or hopped like a crazy person. I was able to do it. So I'll get out of this and get back to Bartow again. Let me see here. Main menu, cancel. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the live stream and do a separate live stream for taking off from Bartow Airport to Lakeland Leonard. All right, thank you. Bye.